Fancy seeing you here. Did you come for a loaf of bread by any chance? Because I just baked one, and it's ready for you. Ah, coffee. Ambrosia. Elixir of the gods. So as I was saying, today's loaf of bread comes to us from Jiddu Krishnamurti. If anybody would like to correct my pronunciation, I would love to hear from you in the comments section, because I'm pretty sure I butchered that one. He says, "In oneself lies the whole world. And if you know how to look and learn, the door is there and the key is in your hand. Nobody on earth can give you either the key or the door to open except yourself." If you've been watching these Daily Bread videos for the last few weeks, that quote probably sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure that I've read something similar to that a number of times. Of course, from different authors and different disciplines, but it's always the same idea. The whole world is inside of you. This is not a metaphor. This is not an analogy. This is literally true. The entire world that you experience, the so-called external world, is actually inside of you. It's in your mind. I'm pretty sure I said something like this in a previous video. How you don't actually experience reality, you experience your nervous system. And what your nervous system tells you about quote-unquote reality. So what Krishnamurti is saying is not all of that controversial. Neuroscientists will agree with him, and various scientific people will agree that the world really is inside of you. It lies in yourself. And so even though it looks like you're going out into the city and you're sitting at your desk or going on the job site, whatever it is that you think you're doing, you're actually inside your own mind right now. And that's a bit of a shock. It's something that I like to think about regularly because it puts things into focus for me. All too often I can get swept up by events in the real world. And so by reminding myself that this whole thing is just a big, elaborate production that's taking place in my mind, I feel a sense of peace, and anxieties tend to go away when I remind myself of that. Because it really is all in me, and I really am holding the key in my hand, and the door is there, and it's my choice whether I go through it or not. No one else can stop me, no one else can control me in that sense. So it's liberating. It's all on you. And that's what Jesus was saying, and the Buddha was saying, and that's what Socrates said, and that's what a lot of different people, Rumi and Carl Jung, and a variety of individuals from very many different cultures and eras and disciplines, they all come back to this point. It ties in with mind over matter. Perspective is everything, because everything that you perceive is happening in your mind, and you have quite a bit of control over your mind, believe it or not, or at least you can learn to control your mind. And so it stands to reason that by controlling your mind and shaping your perspective in a deliberate way, the world outside of you, or the world that appears to be outside of you, will change accordingly. But the really key, important takeaway here from the Krishnamurti line is that nobody can give you the key, and nobody can show you the door. It's all on you. And hopefully that doesn't depress you. Hopefully that doesn't make you sad. Hopefully you weren't looking for some kind of miracle cure or guru or one-size-fits-all solution to your problems out in the world, because it doesn't exist out there. Nothing out there can help you until you help yourself within. The key's in your hand, and the door is right there. Nobody else can go through it but you. So, what are you waiting for? That's it for me today. I hope that this had some value. I hope that you were able to get something out of it. As always, hit me up in the comment section if you have any feedback, insights, or you just want to chat, because I love talking. Live well, my friends.